Welcome everyone, so we are here with a fan favorite Bourrasque. Bourrasque is a very special tank for a lot of people. This tank is one of the best rated premiums. If you go around and check on skills website or wherever you check, this tank is highly regarded by most streamers, most players. But let's jump into reviewing a bit this tank. I will start with the first thought. So when I think of this tank, I imagine a very fast damage dealing tank. It's a super strong view range wise and camo wise, very hybrid tank between what it would be a medium and a light tank. It has good alpha, it has good ammo, but only on gold. It's super fast, top speed wise. Yeah, these would be the good things about it. While for the bad things, when I think of what would be the issue about this tank, is the aiming time, really annoying aiming time. Traverse speed is a bit slow. When you take turns, you're not gonna be as agile, but that is good. It would be way too OP if not. You can use the speed, the camo to get close to the enemies, get in their back and shoot. It is good for fighting tier 8s, 9s. You don't make credits with this. This is a money-eating tank. The gun is horrendous. That's why my review is gonna be based on my opinion, and I try to also be objective at the same time and subjective when is the case. You have 2 rounds and you unload them pretty fast, 2 seconds between, and it's super high damage alpha for this tier, 420, 440, 30, and in 2 shells it's decent. What throws me off again is the gun, aiming time, inaccuracy. You get frustrated a lot. You get slapped by all these tier 9s and 10s that they keep adding. On its firepower, as already briefly mentioned, you have 360 alpha damage, 440 on 53 pen on HE. Really useless HE, I don't even bring them. You have this ammunition which is really good, the gold ammunition, 360 alpha, 240 pen. You have 2 shells in the magazine, you have 2 seconds between each of them, 22 second stock reload, 1800 average DPM. The gun, horrendous gun, 0.42 without the premium consumable, 3.5 aiming time. Man, this tank just makes you go insane sometimes waiting for shots. Yeah, this the aiming time and the gun itself. I sold this tank, I recovered it basically just to do this review, but this gun is not a tank for me. I don't enjoy playing a gun that throws me. We already get RNG on accurate guns, so I don't want to just start being a freaking pea shooter around and shoot the ground. This tank shoots the ground so much. Also, the gun depression elevation angles are -6, so not really good to play on ridges. Mobility wise, we have, as you can see, 62 top speed, really high speed, 23 reverse speed, decent. Traverse speed, it feels a bit sluggish and slow. It doesn't turn super fast, which is absolutely okay, because if this tank would turn super fast as many light tanks do, it would actually be a light tank. It has incredible stats for a medium tank. This actually is disguised as a light tank, medium tank kind of. Concealment and spotting, I just mentioned. Incredible concealment, incredible camo, guys. Stationary and moving for a medium tank is absolutely insane. Disguised light tank. This is a disguised light tank. 420 view range, not the best view range if you want to spot, dedicated spot. You will see when we get to the equipment, you can get the view range boost also with the crew. The view range, if you want to dedicatedly spot, is not the best, so you will need a second setup with view range equipment, but we will go into details after. I think this tank deserves to config. Survivability wise, paper alert! Paper alert! Yes, paper alert, guys. You get slapped a lot by HEs. 1250 hit points, really bad. Armor, there's no armor. Who said that? Yes, you're right. Firefighting speed comes from my crew. Obviously, the firefighting perk, ignore this part. A bunch of these stats are from the crew, since my crew is already on the tank. Yeah, and as I said, this view range and camo has the stats from my crew. Don't forget that, okay? Maybe in the next reviews I will do a well-checked stats on skill for LTU, tank ZG or tomato. I didn't remove the crew from the tank because I knew I would show you also the crew skills. So we're here with the equipment screen, guys. So what does this tank need, right? If you are frustrated by a super bad gun, and not only imagine you get to tier 10 and you bounce a lot, imagine also that being inaccurate and you shoot the ground. Trust me, there are games where you are very frustrated. This tank is not a tank you want to chill with. It's not a tank you will just say, I'm gonna sit in the back, just snipe or what. No, this is a tank that requires work to play, work to be good, work to own, work to master it, and so on. And it does require a lot of skill to play. This is not a tank for the new players. So what you want to do, you want to think about what sort of gameplay you want to do. Let's take it one by one. So for the events, you can instantly notice the aiming time gets to 3.1, so 0.9. We get also 0.01 dispersion, right? We get also the other stuff, but you can see the reload. As you know, autoloaders need the vents. You cannot use the rammer. We also get that boost. You get the boost for view range, complementing with the crew, right? View range and camo, sorry. If there's a tank where vents need to be there, this is the one. The second slot that actually shows you how valuable this item is, if you never use this equipment, the vert stab, and you're like, I don't really trust it because it's not really but you don't really notice unless you play a lot with a tank and you understand it's bad. If you're new to the game, vertical stab is an item that doesn't give you an impact immediately. Trust me, you will notice on this tank. You will notice on this tank with this such terrible gun, the fact that you reduce the dispersion, and also the fact that this tank requires you a lot to backstab. You multiple times you go backstab people, run away, change position, go back in again. It's an advanced skill tank. Vertical stab is kind of a must because not only that you move in and shoot, but you also have this horrendous gun. So without this, the gun feels 10 times worse for me. It will improve your experience. Third item I would go for my main configuration is improved aiming. If this tank doesn't get improved aiming, there's no other tank that gets improved aiming. You can see that 0.38, you gain 0.02. Obviously, if you use improved and stuff, even better. The tank can get to be an okay-ish gun, not a good gun. There's no equipment you can get to have this as a good gun, but it does help you a lot. So this would be my main configuration. Second thing you can try is this. What this does, you get the gun boost, you get the gun accuracy a bit better. You lose some accuracy because you don't have the aiming circle, but you do get some spotting. Over here, you can notice you get to 475. This is really, it's high view range. Another thing you could do is use the fire control system. If I wanted to recommend you an equipment that is experimental, I wanna do this more often. Show you also experimental because I know a lot of you have them. And I didn't recommend it in the other videos. I will do it from now. So apologies for that. You can see here 292 instead of 2.1. You get also that dispersion, right, that we talked about. Also, this is good if you want to do the best way to do the sniping. You just upgrade this to level 3. This to get it purple. You get this purple 27.5 and you get this pink, or you get it from Onslaught, this one purple, and then you have the best way you can have a Bourrasque to also shoot from further away. The second configuration for this tank, you go on Prokhorovka, Malinovka, Murovanka, whatever, big open map with bushes and so on, and you notice that there's no light tank or there's just one. If there's 2 light tanks, I wouldn't recommend you to start taking the role of a light tank. You never know. If you have a really good light tank, you will still get outspotted. If you have an ELC, he will outspot. If you have 2 ELCs, I wouldn't bother taking this. You have to think what would be the situation where I can substitute or be the light tank in case my tank dies, or if there's no light tank, you obviously the CVS and the boost range. Do not take the CVS without the optics, because what happens is, yes, you do cancel their bushes, but your view range at 420 is really hard to spot people. You don't outspot a light tank, but this helps a lot. In fact, this could be a case where view range instead of the CVS would be better for the boost. I usually just put it on the CVS. However, if you put this here, is also a good choice. Obviously, here you would need the extra concealment because then you become a full light tank. It's an insane amount of camo and view range for a medium tank. Here we are with the crew, gentlemen. Pretty simple. There's nothing crazy about this. On this tank, you do need, instead of practicality, get the coordination. When fully trained, increases aiming speed by 12.5. And remember, instead of 319, goes to 276. Yeah? So let's say you spot someone and you know you can take these shots. This will help you a lot. It's really, really, really good. A must have, obviously, the quick aiming, but this is no news. I take Deadeye because if I bounce or not shoot right, at least I hope to track them. So I do get a lot of assisting damage. They're nothing crazy as well. Go for concealment on all of them. In fact, go for concealment right after BOA. I think also prioritizing this is a great idea, and this as well, because you need to shoot when you're on the move and when you rotate your turret. Nothing crazy about the crew. This is what I used. Firefighting, and as you know, I love it. I took it right after the view range boost because this tank gets set on fire a lot. Bro, I was thinking now that safe stowage is the one I use less on heavy tanks and stuff. The one that protects your ammo rack. I wish I had it on this tank. I get ammo rack a lot. Let's talk about the ammo a bit, just briefly. Do not shoot the normal round. This tank will eat your credits. Do not hope to make money with this tank unless you play master games all the time. You have to shoot gold. I don't even bring the normal ammo. That says it all. And usually I'm a fan of trying the normal ammo. Oh my god, my cats are destroying me. Hey, may I do my work here, man? Don't expect to make any money. Shell velocity for the gold is also great, 1250. I usually encourage everyone to use the normal ammo when you have the chance. But this is a case where the tank just needs gold. It's just too sad to shoot the normal round. It will just put you in depression. I'm telling you, this tank can piss you off so much. The HE also is very, very useless. So I would discard this too. You only have one round and it's the gold round. It will eat your credits, your kidneys sometimes, and your hair will start falling if you hit the ground and you know how much it will cost. So there are many tanks that don't make money even if they're premium. But this one doesn't feel like a premium to me. This consumes a lot of credits. Continuing with the field upgrades, I went right, which increases our hull traverse speed and turret traverse speed, which helps a lot this tank, which again doesn't turn as agile, so you do need this. It helps a lot, I think. I went for aiming circle because I use the vertical stab and I have I have a decent crew, so I prefer to reduce the circle size 001, and it's good. I took this and it's the best choice for me. Concealment, obviously, for this one. Reassign the bonus slot to scouting if you don't have it already. So in conclusion about this tank, considering it's in the shop, do I recommend you to buy it? Obviously, I am not your wallet, but what I can say is my experience. This tank, I think it's out of the loop right now. I don't think it's as strong as it used to be. True is a very strong versatile tank. In good hands, this tank can wreck. You can have high DPM, you can have a lot of assisting, you can have fun time. But if you're like me, that you like to play multiple tanks and not try hard just one, and you go around and you try to like make some credits, you know, have some fun, this tank is not the one, because it will eat your credits. You will shoot the ground a lot, you will lose hair, you'll curse your microphone, you'll hate even your phone ringing next to you because Bourrasque is missing your shot. It's just about priorities, what you like to do, what you like to play, how you like to play. For me, it's not about being the best in the game, and I'm washed and I'm just having fun. If the gun will shoot the ground so often and eat my credits and eat my kidneys and find these beasts that can one-tap me because I have 1250, now you have all these 8, 9 tier that have 600, 650 alpha, you get 2 shot. It's not fun, you know, it's just not fun. You have to be extremely careful, devoted to learn the tank, and you have to just try hard. It is a tank that requires high skill. It is a tank that I think for the money is super strong, but I think it's a bit overhyped. When I got it, it was also coming with a skin. You can see it here. I don't know if right now in the store it has it. No, it looks like they're selling it standard. 137 RON, which means what? 27 bucks. I think they do sell this yearly a few times. Cute skin. It has the French license plate here. It's pretty cute. I like it. It is a cute tank, you know, overall. I'm happy I got it. I don't regret buying it, but it's a particular tank. It's not a tank. If you're coming in from heavies or you're new to the game, this tank will just feel like you just bought an average tank. Let me know what you think about Bourrasque. Do you have it? Are you planning to get it? Did this help you in any way? My videos are not supposed to say mandatory this or that. I'm just trying to say my opinion. Share what I like and what I don't like. In the end, that's what it matters, right? Because we're human beings and you want to hear an opinion. just as you would ask your friends real life. Did you try that tank? Yes, I tried and I did this and that, this and that. So that's what's the purpose of the video. I hope it helped you. If you found it useful, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. You're watching the videos, but you're not engaging. It would be nice to see you guys if you like the content, if it's useless, or if the big channels already are enough. Obviously are enough, but just saying, you know. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.